Ah, there we go. We're all live. Mike, we're alive.
Mm. Well, what a fine introduction that was. Hello there.
I think it's in keeping with things to come.
It's all right. It's like I don't like need any subscribers because I don't post any videos. Don't worry about it.
But if you did, I bet you got lots.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I
tried it a few times
like
and
Dr.
got
Claw
like you.
from Inspector Gadget. Yeah.
Yeah. Go Gadget.
You're not Mad Cat. No, you are just disgruntled cat.
Yeah,
Right.
Gadget.
Good old Frank.
Disgruntled cat. I've had a few of them.
Yes.
And I'm the best cat dad in the world, and they're still pissed off. They still moan at the window.
Oh, this one's got a right little attitude problem, but she still wants to sit on me.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they're not humans. Normal rules don't apply.
Bastards.
So, there's Lucius, who doesn't want subscribers, so, ignore him.
I don't say I don't want. I don't want to sound dismissive of people. It's just that there's no content there, so what's the point?
And there's Feenix, who's...
There's me, I'm Feenix. My channel is called Feenix. I do narrations and reviews, mainly. I've got another channel called Nooby Doo Gaming, and I post some of my artwork on there. And, no, not on Nooby Doo Gaming, that's a gaming channel, but on Instagram, Feenix102, I post artwork. So, that's what I can do.
And I can recommend all of that.
Yeah.
Cheers,
links
bro.
are in the description.
I'm not going to respond, but I do enjoy the content, and it's cool shit, man, so go for it. I recommend.
Cheers, bro.
Right. We got no one watching, no one in the chat. Hooray! It's gonna be nice and quiet. Okay. We may have
do whatever we fucking want.
Yeah, we may have NinjaBill at some point. I believe he's busy doing some bits and bobs. I hope not heard from Collector 75, so I assume he's not joining us. So, should we just plod on?
Yeah, man. See what's up.
Yeah. That's cute.
Sorry, okay. You should have to go.
Right. Okay. So we got news and whatnot. You know what? I'm quite depressed that this is basically the only website I'm finding recently that's got any real news on it. Like I try Cybertron, I try BWTF, I try, and this is about the only one I'm getting stuff on. So, but we'll go through it, and obviously Instagram, because Dencio he's on it. But we got some new incepts of Legacy Silverbolt. Is he not out yet? I'd have thought he'd have been out before Tiger Hawk, but apparently not.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
I was looking forward to that, but it looks a bit shite, actually. I think I'd rather go for the original.
He kind of looks like a Batman character from the animated series to me, a bit around the face.
They tried to make him look a little bit like kind of like a cross between a knight and a superhero. Kind of thing. I'm not sure.
Come up with something not as good as either.
I'll stick with that.
Don't blame you. That's fucking cool.
And it was really cheap. He's got two of the same knees, but for the price I accidentally got him for, I'll take it.
Oh, hang on. Where are we? What was that, Mike? Yeah.
That'll do for me. He looks proud enough. I'm sure he was based on Silverbolt.
You got a problem with one of the knees, did you say?
No, it's the shins, actually, these things. He's got two of the same one, and they're slightly differently shaped, or supposed to be. So one doesn't really pop out properly, and it gets stress marks. But it's such a small issue that the fact that I got it for $11.99 when it should have been about 30 quid was, I just fucking, it was the only one on the shelf. I'm happy with it.
I was going to say, I think I've got a spare one of him, so...
Nah, it's not that important. Right? I was just wondering, like, that doesn't look such an improvement over what I'm happy with at the moment. I got him with like Arachnia, so yeah, it's fine. I was hoping for more from that figure.
Like
I think.
Arachnia.
It looks like a mix between Eraser and Tiger Hook, right? Don't get me started. It's just disappointing. It's like they've just kind of basic date on it.
The problem is that the original toy was really cool, apart from the fact that the wings didn't fall flat on the back, they're just kind of permanently up. Which annoyed me. It might not have annoyed you, but it annoyed me personally.
No, there's lots of things annoy me that other people don't even notice.
Yeah, well, the original toy
The
was
weapon
really
looks a bit like a tickling stick. That's the only thing, doesn't it? It's because it's like a feather.
They kind of always did, though.
Yeah.
Basically pulling off his feathers and throwing them at people.
Yeah, and
How's
here
it
they're
doing?
just clumsily plugged on the edge. That's a bit...
It's a bit lazy, isn't it?
It does look like they really fucking just went for that as like an interim, or we might as well do this while we're doing some other things. We can get this out of it. And I don't know. I think the character deserves...
See, I always found
it's a unique design.
I found the character quite annoying, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but that's what was fun about it, because he always got thwarted, didn't he? He was always the great big Superman hero who got fucking
tried to do too much
his
like chivalry and noble and blah blah blah, and it's shut up.
People don't even know what chivalry actually means.
Well, it's all about jousting, isn't it?
But I enjoyed the... I mean, I wasn't there for Beast Wars. I was out being a diva on the local rock and roll scene.
I was watching it. When
I found out about him, I thought, like, that's a fun character. I don't like him, but it's a fun character. So why not? A bit dynamic. A sort of a good guy you don't like.
Yeah, that's an archetype you don't find now.
See, this is what I was worried about. I was looking near the feathers, the weapons being feathers. As soon as you take them off, because guaranteed you'll get these second-hand where they're missing. There's just these stupid little tabs sticking out the front of his wings. I knew that was coming. I don't know. I'm not sold on him.
A bit fussy.
He looks a bit dopey, to be honest. And a tickling stick ain't going to hurt no one, is it?
Well, it depends what you do with it.
They're supposed to be kind of shit. They're supposed to explode.
Use it for its...
Depends what you're into, I guess.
The mentally churic purpose. I don't know.
I don't know. He might be alright.
Actually, being tickled really distresses me, so it probably wouldn't.
I don't like being tickled.
No. I think the reason you laugh when you're being tickled is because laughter is the only thing that relieves the stress.
Perhaps.
Okay, what else we got?
Perhaps about it.
See, I think this is an upgrade kit or some kind of weird knockoff or something.
Oh, it's got nowhere between its feet. That's awful.
And it comes with all that rubbish. See, this appears to be the Studio Series 102 Bumblebee movie, whatever. The one I've got, but in like more metallic colours and more detail. But it's got all this nonsense.
All this excuse for extra.
And it's potentially like almost twice the size. I mean,
it was not that big. I mean, if you got the spare cash, fine, but who has?
These extra gun things always just look silly.
It's an hard trick to pull off, I'll say that.
I don't know. I mean, it comes with a little fella, which, sure, why not? It's got two of the swords instead of just one. Fine.
Yeah, why not? But why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all this, like, what's this thing? What's this for? Is this a backpack? Can he fly now? What's this for?
Maybe it's one of them things you plug into his ass and it can roll on its own, like they did. Igniter.
Oh, what, like your little Megatron?
Yeah, but that didn't come with one.
What?
Fortunately, I've already got one in the house.
It didn't come with one.
No, it says not included on the packaging.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
That's weird.
I know. Yeah.
Fucking charming, eh?
I got Mike a little something for his birthday a while ago. It's nothing fancy, but where are we?
So it's there.
That's
I know it's the
Oh.
wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, fuck, I think I threw it out. I'm sorry.
no, that's all right. No worries.
If I find it, I'll show you it.
No worries. No worries. It was not a bad-looking little Megatron from what I saw.
I've got
Yeah.
that. It's pretty cool. I
hang on.
like it. I really like it, actually. It's a weird colour to it. You can't
It's-
tell on the camera.
Yeah,
It's
it's
got
unusual.
articulation, which I thought was quite surprising. You know.
Do all of this shit.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's holding up guns if he folds his arms in like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And he's got the legs going on, and it's an easy transformation into this little whatever the fuck. It's not really a mold, just what I thought was, because I used to only collect the like legend side things.
Hmm.
Is there an echo?
If it is, it's probably me. Sorry.
Probably.
Yeah, he looks really good with the little like Cyberless and Commander Class movie Megatrons with the, the weird design, the
Oh,
big
yeah.
He looks like a good leader of them anyway, or the beef, Shia beef.
Okay.
I like him anyway. I'm just showing my appreciation.
No problem. I'm glad you appreciate it.
Yeah.
I suppose what we're showing
It's all right.
appreciation, just for argument's sake, I'm still very pleased with where am I? Look, full screen. Pterosaur.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I'm glad they were happy you were with it.
You know what? Again, I think I've said this to you personally, but it's weird how something that's just a repaint, something you weren't expecting, you weren't really that interested in, you get it in hand, and just the memories come back, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're awesome, aren't you?" It's weird, honestly.
It is weird, but it's mind blowing at the time. But when you think about it, it actually
Look at
makes
his little face. I know you can't see it; the camera quality's not there. But this guy's like very nearly Starscream. He is so like, I'm going to stab you.
Yeah. I always thought that. But
Fantastic.
then I thought every other Predacon but Megatron was also Starscreams.
And Megatron wasn't Megatron. Megatron was like, I don't know, Soundwave or something.
He was eating Megatron, but that's ironic in itself.
Yes. Ugh. All right. What are we? Oh, something you're excited for, Mike.
What?
Was it?
Am I?
Sideswipe.
No, I think I appreciate the alliteration, but it was actually Sandstorm.
Oh, we'll get to it.
Yeah, I know, but
I thought you said you were looking forward to this, or was that Bill? I can't remember.
Well, you have to look forward to it because it isn't out yet. You can't really look back at it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I've already. The potential is there, but they haven't
Good
realised.
face.
Oh yeah, that face is a bit awkward, isn't it?
No, it's good.
It's just the ankles, I think. Apart from the backpack. I don't know if we're going to get a picture here, but the backpack is like most of the alt mode just folded up on the back.
Well, a bit of a shell form on him.
It does appear to be. It still does the whole "I'm going to pop my arm off and pretend it's a gun" thing.
Did you just say
Mm.
So the gun must be stored somewhere. Which I know they did in the game, but I don't like the arms coming off. It's a and then you can hold it as a gun if you want. Yeah, from what I can tell, this all just sort of folds up and just sits on the back.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
And that's the chest panel and the shoulders. Because these are the little shoulder pad things.
So what game is that from?
Wolf is Cybertron, haven't it?
Was it War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron?
All of Cybertron.
Right.
One of the two. They were like,
They were
Yeah,
good
I know
games.
there was a couple knocking about, wasn't there?
Well, the one
I
sequel,
don't know.
yeah. They were what? PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, something like that.
I had PS3. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. They're not bad games and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not sold on this guy. They've transformed the legs properly, so these panels are down. They don't look quite as hollow, but the ankles are still quite
No,
questionable.
they look hollow as fucking shit, and that's my problem. Is the legs, man? They're fucked. And then them like skateboard without the trucks on them feet.
Hmm.
Well, we'll get to that when we get to Sandstorm, but
I know, but I've been waiting so long for Sandstorm.
I know.
You know what I'm like for helicopter formers?
Yeah.
Sucker for it, and I had 50 quid free, and I thought,
Hang on.
fuck it,
Where am I?
that's 50 quid. I'm having
Where is
that.
it?
Fucking, it fits in my
Hello?
budget. I'm gonna be a happy guy. Hey, I'm gonna be happy with whatever the fuck.
Right.
That is.
What else we got? Oh, they've masterpiece pre-order of some train thing that's apparently a girl this time.
That's years old. That news. Well, weeks. About like probably a month.
Yeah, but these things seem to come out like the day after we do the last stream. So then we're
Yeah, but
we're
can you call it news if it's not new?
It's new to me, or
We
news
should
to
call it
us.
the old.
So
It's the old to everyone else.
imagine
Okay,
if there's
no
some
one is-
poor soul who only gets their Transformers information from these streams.
I doubt there is such a person, Chris.
I hope there's not such a person.
I have to side with my friend Feenix.
I hope there's not such a person. Right, so
No.
this is the boy version and this is the girl version. Are they the same figure? Because they don't look like it.
No, they're not the same, I don't think.
I think they share principles. And
I
that
think
makes
they
a good
do
couple.
the same thing. Because I think she's a leg. Okay, I thought she was the body.
Leg.
But apparently, for some reason, it comes with a different head because of this, and start a different chest panel. And if I can find a picture of the head, yeah, it's got the Diaclone head
Ah.
with shoulder cannons and whatnot.
Yeah, it's an old school head, man.
Where's Bill? Bill, Diaclone.
Where's
He loves a train film of mine, Bill, doesn't he?
Yeah, he loves Diaclone as well. This would be right up his
Yeah,
alley
yeah.
if it wasn't like £1,000.
Yeah, it'll probably be daft money, won't
Well, you got to buy what, 6 of them?
it? Yeah.
Although the 6th one, apparently, if I remember from Blungholes, came with a box to put the other 5 in as well. So
Yeah, I remember that. It's that one, is it? Fuck, that was a while ago.
Well, whoopee shit.
yeah, it goes with
Whoopee
different stuff. So I won't close this one. I'll keep it in case Bill decides to turn up. But, sure, why not? What else we got? Oh, here we go, Mike.
Well,
Hey, here we go.
yay.
That's not bad.
Sandstorm. Oh no, is this? I mean, it's a bit backpacky, but he always was. And it's
Yeah, he always was.
Yeah, he always was back in the day, wasn't
I've waited so bloody long for a proper version that turns into an actual helicopter, and I love helicopter formers for some reason. They're the most totalitarian invention of mankind, and yet one of the most fascinating.
he?
These-
Yeah.
Here he
Well,
looks really good. Like, this is a really
The way
good
it
picture.
goes from a copter into a fucking buggy without revealing, without hinting at the other mode, you know.
Mhm.
It always fascinated me, and I never fucking got it when I was a kid. And I've been looking forward to it.
I mean, that's quite a nice helicopter mode.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it?
The bit that I'm going to keep nagging about, and I'm not going to make a big deal out of it here.
So I think I've just come.
I don't. But we'll get to it. It's fine.
Yeah, well, if I haven't, then I will get to it. Honest one.
I don't like the stupid cage thing. I know it's
No,
possible.
there's no need for that, but just chuck it away. Fuck it.
Yeah, but if you chuck it away, by the looks of it, there's probably going to be a big hole in the car mode.
No, there's not. It's just a cage that goes over the exposed already engine. It's just basically a dust guard. There's no need for it. Stops birds getting chewed up in it, but I doubt he cares about that. I don't.
So, is this
I mean, I
potentially
care about the birds, but it's fine.
is this potentially like Blitzwing's big hands that you just leave it in the box and never touch it?
Yeah, precisely.
Okay, all right, I'm getting back on board. Okay, because that bothers me.
That's what pisses me
No,
off
no,
about
it's-
Blitzwing. The last couple of they've released of him, he only turns into a plane, doesn't he?
Eh?
The last couple of Blitzwings they've released only turn into a plane, don't they? From what I can tell. Oh,
Did you not? What I did the review of him not long back. Did you not see? No, he does all three. He genuinely does all three.
oh, I'll have to give that one another look then.
But for some reason, they gave him these big like Hulk hands as like weapons or some rubbish. And
Oh yeah, I remember now.
I've never even
I
taken them out
remember
of the
now,
box. Just what's the point?
I've been researching since before the first release, and I've never found out about anyone who has a clue what the fuck the point was of those things.
Hmm.
Everyone just leaves them in the box.
So he seems to be quite nicely posable.
He's great, and I'm having him. All right.
Helicopter looks good.
Oh, I'm having him.
No.
June Buggy looks good, but look, Cage.
Exactly. That's all it's for. And the original never had one.
No,
What I appreciate about this is they've actually used a sort of mix of the cartoon or the animation model and the toy face. Rather, he's got a mask instead of that stupid humanized face he has in the cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm just worried if you don't have that mask, that cage there, there's just going to be a giant empty hole.
No, I've seen a picture of it without
Have you seen
that. and
I've not seen a picture without it.
I have seen a picture
Okay.
without it, and it's,
Okay, well,
I'm trying to find it.
okay,
Blues
that's
compatible.
There's all cables in a way because Michelle set the computer up and she hasn't done it properly.
okay.
So it's going to take me a while, but I will try and find that picture.
Okie dokie. With
Actually,
Beach
that's
Tower.
on oh shit. I haven't got Google on here anymore. I've got to use a whole new thing.
It's not a Mac or something, is it?
I think it's on Smith's. No, it's not. It's on TFW 2005. And I'm getting that echo again. It's got to be something this.
It could be me. Because I've got my speakers and then I've got the thing, so it could just be picking up.
Every time there's a tech failure, I just assume it's my end. Because it usually is.
Did we join one with Bill and Razel, whatever his name is?
Oh, Raziel.
Yeah, and he was like, where's that fan? What's that fan? It's like, well, it's clearly my computer by the sounds of it, but are you telling me?
Weird guy. Was he French Canadian?
I have no idea.
He can't even work it out himself.
More Sandstorm, because there's 2 pages of it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's the fucking head. I got like the 30 one by here.
I like the Thrilling 30s one. Oh, okay.
I had to head swap it with one of the, I think it was Creo or something, Constructicon kits, because I just didn't like that humanized face that they gave me.
Yeah, well, he had a very.
That is a cool face, to be honest, aren't
He had quite a Springer head, didn't he?
I got all blue tack in it. But
Yeah. Like I say, he had quite a Springer head, didn't he?
Well, yeah, I mean, apparently it was designed of Sandstorm first as a pre-mold to Springer. That's a weird thing. But there's that one anyway.
He's a great figure.
Not good enough now seeing that. It's never good enough, just wanted a representation.
There's a Ghostbusters Transformers crossover again, and it's just the Ecto 1 painted up like Optimus Prime, but doesn't
Oh, fuck's sake.
transform. Hang on.
Well, at least that's the right colour.
Yeah.
I put the checkered stripes on. The chevron.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but They could have done that with this and had a transforming Optimus Prime one. But instead they went, nah, we'll just paint it and, I don't think they realised that the original Ecto 1 was a hearse. So they've got an Optimus Prime flavoured hearse.
We came with one of them.
Slimer. Who wasn't really a big character in the film.
A fan favourite, though.
But
Never
wasn't the
liked
cartoon.
I had a cartoon.
They got the
Rushing home from school for the
Pillsbury or wherever it is truck with. Sure, why not? Is it Transaran who's like the huge Ghostbusters fan as well?
Don't know.
I think so. He'll be all over this.
it was your sweaty boyfriend.
I don't know. What else we got? Yeah, the other releases from Samsung. Comic accurate lead. What's it called? Leader Grimlock.
Yeah, blue's a bit urgent, isn't it? And the yellow hands,
It's
to be honest.
the Marvel or whatever it is, comics.
Oh,
called,
Marvel, right.
like the
I
original.
think what's the pisser about it? What I love about it is it comes with the swords for the other Dinobots.
Ah, cool.
And Shockwave.
What I hate about it is they should have come with their own swords.
Well, yeah.
And that can stew its own juices, quite frankly. I say that as a big fan of Shockwave and that.
I don't know, it's not great, is it?
Claims to tribute.
Oh, there he is in his robot mode with his little crown and his dinosaur posing action and whatnot.
Grimlock.
Big gun and etc.
Oh, we don't need the crown, do we?
I'm not sure what the shading thing's for. I don't know. In the comics, it was kind of to imply that this might have been shiny, but just drawn on, it looks a bit funky.
Hmm.
Somebody just went.
No, it didn't necessarily translate well, does it, into 3D?
No, have you ever seen when people have like cell shaded things, like they've coloured things and painted them so they look cell shaded, like they are still from a cartoon? That's really impressive until you turn them a different way and the light hits them different. You're like, well, that's not what happened, is it?
Yeah.
Anyway, we got Shock Dave, and he's got Optimus Prime's head for some reason.
The fucking fuck is that, man?
Oh, there must be one bit in one comic where he has Optimus Prime's head for reasons.
I forgot we were.
With a spine, no less.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's one thing they haven't noticed. If you look at this, and then you go to the All Are Dead picture there, that's supposed to be lines down it. And instead they've just sort of gone, we'll just put like a little splash across it or something. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one will notice. Thought we wouldn't
Only
notice.
everyone will notice.
I don't know. I turned into a submarine. There you go.
That's a submarine, is it?
Well, they're not allowed to say gun, are they? So they just turn it upside down. The handle's supposed to be like a periscope or something.
Oh.
They do it with all the gun things now. They go, oh, no, it's a submarine. It's like, no, it's not. Don't lie to me. It'd be flooded.
Looks like a gun to me, man.
It was originally
Or possibly a spaceship.
He's in the fucking future.
Eh?
It looks like a gun to me. What era are you from? Doesn't that much like a gun? I think the original are more like a gun, nothing look like a gun. Megatron.
Oh, keep your own on.
5.
I'm trying to install Space Hulk Tactics here.
I don't know.
Good
I'm
luck
not,
with that. Fucking hell.
I must drop the controller. I used to be the controller.
I'm not sold on this.
No.
I won't get that, but I'm tempted by Grimlock. But
There are going to be many people that Grimlock tickles the pickle of, and more power to you.
yeah, I don't know if I'll have the mini. I don't know when it's coming out because I'm working very sporadically at the moment, and it's all from home, and it's not very inspiring. You know, I'm losing my fucking passion.
I don't know. The blues throw me.
Yeah, but in the comics, he did have the blue. That's the problem. They haven't got a very good picture to show that.
Yeah, you would think they'd have a somewhat decent picture of it, really, but
Why is it doing this? Sorry, you can't see that, can you? Well, I'm asking you anyway. You're talking about.
what are you doing, mate?
I don't know. I'm trying to install a game on the PS whatever number it is, and I don't know the one you have to install games on. The 4.
Right.
It's acting as though I already tried, and it's halfway through. So it
Oh.
must be doing something else because it only just arrived through the letterbox today.
There you go.
I don't know. I'm freaking out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well,
I'll
it is accurate to the comic, I'll say that. But
Nah, that's only
that's
because
kind of like
the
being
blue was
the
the
tallest
change into
midget,
black.
isn't it?
The
Right?
blue was the suggestion of light shining on black. He was always black. It was black, not blue. This is why.
Yeah, but they couldn't really paint things black because they didn't show it properly. Like even Wheeljack and stuff. But Beachcomber's a bad example. Yeah, but then you
get
go
me
to,
started.
I suppose.
Yeah, get me started.
I don't know. It is what it is,
I
I
see.
suppose.
Variable voltage harness. What the fuck is that?
Oh, that was some device, wasn't it, where they got trapped in? I can't fucking remember. It was a
Yeah.
Guffin. Yeah.
That appears to be some sort of electric chair. So,
Yeah.
I think they
Okay.
used it to. It was a bit like the was it the cortical patch in Prime, where they swap minds with each other.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that. I think something I can't remember now. It was a long time ago.
yeah.
I do remember it, but I can't remember what it was exactly.
Okay. Try some Dencio. There we go. They're doing Thrash in cartoon accurate colours.
It's not though, is it? The original one was more cartoon accurate, as far as I've seen, which I haven't much because I think it's Bob. Anyway,
I think there's a place in between the two, but
it looks cool, but it looks like a different character altogether. Really.
it looks like someone's repainted it and the paint will scratch off. Why is it cutting off his head? I don't understand why that's doing it.
She hadn't edited the picture properly, but look at that.
Maybe it's because you're a great big clumsy twat.
It's not me. This isn't me.
I don't really blame you. You've got no nuance. No sense of nuance.
Didn't we see the deluxe version of this a while back? I haven't seen anything about that since.
What? What's he doing?
That wasn't bad for one hand. No.
Oh, I know what's doing my head in.
This thing.
No, I've got background PlayStation download music going on.
Ah,
I have to make that stop. It's fucking frying me.
here's the deluxe. There you are.
Weird ambient fucking electronic repetitive lift music shit. It's horrible.
Hmm.
So I prefer this. I've got the normal version and it's beautiful, and then this just looks awkward.
Yeah.
I got one there.
In fact, it looks cheaper with like the body and stuff like that.
It does look a bit cheap, doesn't it?
It's got ankle
Yeah.
tilt, up-de-doo. The shield looks rubbish.
This one even gives you the impression that it comes with an extra bit, which it actually does.
Yeah, but that extra bit's got a Gatling gun in it.
Yeah.
And Gatling guns are awesome.
It's
Yeah.
more bang for your buck.
Literally.
Whereas this just,
More fuck for your duck.
there's the bike mode. The sidecar now just becomes this awkward thing that sits on the back.
Hmm.
Whereas it should have a sidecar. It should be this.
Well,
This
yeah.
which fits nicely on the back. You got this, and then you get the supposed to be more cartoon accurate one, which I don't know. What else we got? Oh, look, that's been already paid for. That's already been fully backed. Whatever. Don't care. Some 40th anniversary, 100th anniversary. Hang on, what year is it?
24.
So how's it 100? All right, okay.
124.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the end of the anniversary of the company or something.
I don't know. I think this is one of those automatic things.
Jesus God.
Oh, it's a transforming statue. Wowee. Oh, so it just stays on the spot and transforms on its own. You don't actually touch it.
Oh.
What's the point?
I never touched it, you're right.
Did we look at this before? It's the warrior class little prime with a trailer. Can't remember if we looked at this last time.
That trailer. I want it from my Michael Masters. Or I used to. I never saw it.
Is that the one with the armory in the trailer?
No, this is the one from the new cartoony thing, and it's just
Oh,
a
right.
trailer.
Like the Sliververse thing that had a little base mode for in the trailer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's quite neat. It'll go nicely to like Fortress Maximus with, you know, the excellent thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These new are these the new comics where Prime gets Megatron's arm or some rubbish?
If you like.
I keep seeing lots of things of like Prime walking around with Megatron's arm with a cannon on it. I'm like, what's this some rubbish all about?
Oh, that's happened a few times now.
There's more of these kind of things with little figures and stuff. Sure, why not? Doesn't do anything for me.
Neither for me, really.
Hey, look, it's Sandstorm again. Yay! He's throwing his cage at someone. Ooh, it's raining quite heavily. Okay.
Yeah, we've had a drop here.
I have got Sandstorm somewhere. I'll have to find him, the G1. I'll have to find him because that's a really awesome figure. Like the way it transforms and stuff, it's very clever. I mean, it's got hardly any articulation, but it is what it is. It's G1.
He's in fucking Iceland at the moment, by the look at that.
Oh shit on this computer.
Got your Grimlocks.
Guess I'm not a Metal Man.
Got your Shockwave. Who cares? More Sandstorm. Right. So that's the original toy. That's the cartoon model. And that's the new one.
I wouldn't oppose it that way.
No, it's. To be honest, I think the posing isn't helping. Because the other thing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he's about to kill one out, to be honest.
Just about still in the process, I think.
No, he's doing that bit where you run out of toilet roll and you have to walk awkwardly to the other side of the room.
Or you have to use a fucking elongated pistol that you found.
So, original toy, original June Buggy mode, cartoon June Buggy mode, which isn't quite right.
Not a million miles away, but that cage is only there because of the cartoon, because it wasn't on the original.
Yeah. I didn't remember it being on the cartoon, that's all.
Ignore the motherfucker.
Original toy, cartoon. So this looks a lot more like the original toy.
Yeah.
The helicopter, at least.
Yes.
They're ignoring the 330, so why the fuck should I ignore the cage?
I really like the Thrilling 30s one, that's the problem. I really like that one.
It's not a problem. You can enjoy two things at once, that's fine. You're not a sinner. You just overindulge.
Like, oh, it should have the cartoon face. No.
I kind of like the mask, to be honest. But
The mask is more like the toy.
I prefer the mask. It's one of the things I always liked about the original. By the time I had enough money to afford the original, it wasn't in the shops anymore. And so I never had it. And I never got my hands on one. I ever had a mate who had one. And I always liked the head.
So if anyone's got a G1 Sandstorm they want to send to Blucius, let me know.
No, fuck that, man. No, that's a convention pickup or something like that. Maybe.
Apparently people have been complaining that this original face looks a little bit Asian, and it's supposed to be like culture appropriation or some rubbish. It's like,
fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I've heard that.
What does Vic think?
Well, we're human, for fuck's sake.
I know.
Bananas.
The problem we've got.
Sorry, yes, we have no banana.
The problem we've got is it's the same as Blitzwing.
This is not my sandwich.
They've gotten stuck in this situation where they don't want to be 100% cartoon accurate.
Fucking mad. We're all fucking people, for fuck's sake.
So basically, this figure is kind of stuck between the cartoon accurate and the toy accurate. It's what they did with Blitzwing. You kind of got it wasn't 100% toy accurate, but it wasn't 100% cartoon accurate. You got stuck in this awkward middle bit, and it was still a good figure. Don't get me wrong; it's better than I thought it was going to be. But
I'm gonna have to rewatch that review. I can just about remember what
the thing is. It's triple changes, so it's a long review. I don't blame you for checking out halfway through. It's one of those things. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a big transformation. See, like if they weren't going cartoon accurate, it wouldn't need the stupid roll cage thing at the back because the toy didn't have it. But they've got this stupid little badge thing potentially on some sort of windscreeny bit because on the top of the original it had the little sticker of it. But why stick it on a black panel? Why is there a black panel there? It looks. I don't know.
I think you're a deeply sick person.
I am. I'm very sick.
Issues which run more subterranean than troglodytes.
You leave my exes out of this.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that too.
But
we're a bunch of whores, but at least we've got mates.
I don't know. We'll have to see when people start getting the reviews and stuff and see what it really looks like. I mean, I know you're going to get it 100% Mike anyway, so you can always tell me what it's like.
Give it a go.
And then I'll maybe win the lottery and then I can buy one and I'll send everyone a Nemesis.
How much is it then, for fuck's sake?
Eh?
How much is it then? If you got to win the lottery to fucking buy it?
It's like 50, 55, something like that.
56.
Right.
56.
Nice. Mind you, I suppose that's standard now.
But,
it's all free to me because I had set some money aside before I got that fucking gift card, as they called it. Fobbed me off.
Did anyone see from the original picture of this? This is the Origins Wheeljack. these big wings.
That's trying hard in all the wrong ways, isn't it?
I think that's the first time I've seen that, and it's all kinds of wrong.
Ah, we have Mr. Bill.
Hey,
Bill.
brothers. I'll go yet.
Nice.
Hope everybody's doing good.
Yeah,
Well,
so good, man.
And looking at that jazz, man, I'm kind of excited for it. To be honest, I'm kind of excited
Cool.
because I've got the other two, and well, since I have B and jazz, I might as well, look
You
forward to
mean
getting this
wheelchair?
too.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's what that thing is. Hang on. This this bluey thing.
Yeah, sirs. Yeah,
It's the little shield thing he had.
That's an excuse.
So you don't have to have it attached to his back. You can just leave it in the box if you want.
Hmm.
You know, he put down the shield thing so the lasers bounced off him instead of him just dying horribly.
Yeah.
That's what it.
all right. I'll talk to you later, kid. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back. What were we talking about? Children.
Explain the big silly panel things on the back. They're actually that little shield bit.
Yep, their shield. They also can be in his alt mode. It'll cover the front, like a shield. So you can have him, on his arms. It'll on his back. They'll cover the front like a big, shield, like it shows when he, that shield raises up in front of him as he's running down the highway there, Cybertronian Road, or whatever they want to call it. Yeah.
They just look very, very urgent and in this mode. They look very.
They're a bit urgent.
I'm not sure.
You could leave them in the box.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm probably gonna paint them, to be honest, because for some reason I thought it was gray in the cartoon. Hold on.
I think it was like a deep metallic blue.
I thought it didn't
Jack.
exist.
It wasn't translucent.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Trying to find an image of that shield from the cartoon, and yeah, it was sort of like a charcoal gray color.
They could have made it like Titans Return.
Well, hell, they.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been drinking weird port from Port people.
It's good for you.
Yeah, it feels great. I'm not sure how it is for the rest of you.
Well,
Wait. Go back up just a little bit. Right there. Yeah, that. But it doesn't show the shield. But when it, I just watched a short video clip of it, and yeah, it was sort of a charcoal gray color.
Right.
Just black his wing, so so he says his windscreen sort of grows a venom.
Yeah.
So doesn't need two big planks to justify the price.
Yeah, that thing's just a bit awkward. Did they need to use up the extra plastic to justify the figure or something?
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's like, hey, here's that one thing he did in that one episode, and by the way, it adds to the parts count, which makes it this class toy and justifies the quote unquote justifies the price.
Oh yeah, there we go. See, Voyager. There you go.
When it's really a deluxe, it's a deluxe, but because they have that extra plastic, they're gonna say, oh, wait a minute, now that's the parts count, got the extra plastic, let's sell it as a Voyager. It's crazy.
That's really fucking cheap, isn't it, to do that?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Irony.
But you remember, guys, I've been talking for years now about how, they've been downsizing the toys but raising the prices at the same
Yeah,
time.
you mentioned it, Bill.
But this is the world we live in right now.
Yeah.
Do it.
We got. What's this thing?
That is supposedly an Ultra Magnus.
Why?
It looks. I'll be honest. It looks like something out of Macross, but
they've got the SDF one with the shoulder cannons. They've got Magnus, and they've got heavy arms missile legs.
There was
yeah.
And they called him
Whoever
Why my shoulders hurt.
whoever compiled that image with those three, they nailed it. Oh, it's supposed to be off the IDW Ultimate. Yeah,
Ugh.
it's never been my favorite design either.
Does it transform?
I mean, I'm just.
If it doesn't
I'm
transform, I'm not interested.
I think it's a kit.
So no.
It's not my bollock.
So what do you guys think of that sandstorm? Man, I'm kind of hyped for it.
We saw some more pictures.
I love it. I'm having it. I will have it. My hookup, I correct it.
These pictures make it look a lot better.
Yeah, it does actually.
I don't know if it.
I still don't like that huge backpack, but you know,
he always had a backpack. There's nothing we can do about it, really.
Yeah, but not like that.
Good.
A lot of people are questioning that cage thing, and I'm like, well, they're justifying it because it's added to the alt mode to give it the roll cage from the cartoon.
Well, Mike says he's seen pictures of it without the cage, and it still looks okay. So you don't have to have the cage.
Yeah.
But we haven't found the picture yet.
Well, see, the G1 toy. Remember, I made that compilation of pictures.
Yeah. We were looking at it a couple of minutes ago. There you go. I don't know if this is yours, but this is the same.
No. Hold on a minute.
Well, no cage. Cartoon cage. Cage.
Well, fuck, I was going to look for that one. I don't know if I'm going to mess things up.
Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. See, because like in the original cartoon, he has the roll cage, but the G1 toy did not have it. So this is a blend of the cartoon and the toy. They show it right there. You can see that compilation image right there. I mean, there's the G1 toy, right? There's the robot mode, and yeah. So I mean, they're trying to hit everybody where they love it with this, and it makes sense. It does. It makes sense. I'm still not quite sold on that huge backpack, but because of the way what it's got to do, I'm like, triple changers have never been great to begin with. If you want accuracy, it's just not going to happen because it's a triple changer. They have to make everything try to work. Yeah, helicopter looks fantastic. I will tell you that.
Yeah, the helicopter's the best bit of it, I think.
Well, the thing with triple changes, generally speaking, is one of the modes is going to suffer.
Uh-huh.
The robot mode doesn't look too bad. The helicopter mode looks fantastic. So I think the June Buggy's kind of the throwaway.
Yeah.
Which is
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
I mean, I might be wrong, but that seems to be the case.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. See, I'm not sure I really need this because I'm really happy with my Thrilling 30s version. I'm, sure it's, stylized IDW, but it's a fantastic.
Yeah, Chris was saying about that, wasn't you?
I love the giant wheels on the back, which are also like the helicopter.
I love the look of that thing. I do, and so. I'm not sure I really need to pick this up because I am really happy with my Thrilling 30s version. I really am. He looks fantastic, and he's the right scale, in my opinion. Scale's in the eye of the beholder, but I think he looks great. So,
but to be fair, they are pulling me back with the posability on this. Does seem to be really good. Like they are pulling me back in with it. Like even the feet don't look so bad in these images.
Well, the Thrilling 30s version. Oh, it didn't have ankle tilts on it, did it? No, it didn't. So at least that beats it out. Yeah, it had wrist articulation. It had all the other.
The feet were a bit funky on the Thrilling 30s, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But it's a nice figure. But this is good. So I completely understand where you're coming from, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike. If you see it, man. If you see it, Mike, man, pick it up.
I think he's gonna murder people so he can afford to,
Anybody need assassins for hire? Mike is just
yeah. We had a quick look at Silver Ball.
That's
biceps.
oh, I haven't seen these images before. That's new to me.
I just tried to find a picture of him without the cage, but I'm sure you can imagine it. I couldn't find one. It just kept showing me.
Yeah.
And they kept showing that.
Could you scroll back
scorpion
up to the robot mode for a minute, please?
Yeah.
Right there. Look.
That one?
Yeah, that works. Other than the ankle articulation, I don't see anything really that different from the original toy.
No.
Well, the hollowness. I mean, articulation wise, it. Other than the ankle tilt, I don't see the real benefit in buying this. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's what we were going for. As horrible as it sounds, I think we're all kind of coming to the justification that he's just a bit boring.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. It's a lion,
Right
it's a wolf mixed with like an eagle or whatever it is. But he's just kind of boring.
With a dog.
Yeah.
It's an impressive achievement to make it boring, if you think about it.
Yeah. Right. You know what? Give me
Yeah,
a second.
I agree with that. They have outdone themselves there with managing to fucking wreck something I was looking forward. It's wavelength, Pete. It's wavelength.
Thing is, he was boring in the show. He's a boring, dull grey colour. I know they got the gold on him, but he's still boring.
Like, you got the ump about him, and that's fucking fine, but stop going on about it.
Thing is, I had the original toy, and the original toy wasn't that bad.
Bang on about that then. I wish I had.
I don't have it anymore. I sold it many moons ago, and I had to pay bills.
Okay, what are we talking about here? Oh, the silver mold.
He's boring.
Oh, is it going to cost more money because it has that? Is that supposed to come with it? That
I have no idea.
Send us more money and we'll keep doing this.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with the original. I have the original one, and I think I'm just going to keep that. I don't see that need up. That was with me with the most of the Kingdom Beast Wars line. I didn't buy, a ton. I bought Air Razor. I got Shadow Panther. I got Rhinox twice. But other than that, I skipped most of them because I didn't see the need to update. Now
you haven't got little black around, yeah?
No, I never found her. And honestly, I was like, well, from what people are saying, it's not that great of a toy. It tends to fall to pieces, and
does it?
That's what I've been hearing. Is it tends to fall to pieces.
If it is, they haven't transformed it properly. That's about the size of it. Because once you get her set up properly, she does hold together perfectly fine.
Yeah, I remember watching the review of yours. So
it's these little claws at the back. They need to peg together and then grip around the heels. If you don't get all that lined up properly, yes, she'll pop apart. But if you get it done properly, no problems at all. I know it's finicky, but once you've got it done, it's done.
And it wouldn't be the first finicky one we've had.
Indeed.
Think about that Transmetal Black Arachnia. That thing was finicky as hell. That Transmetal 2 Black Arachnia.
Yeah, I think I've seen it
with the gigantic shoulder pads, and
should we
removable? Why, Takara? Did you feel a need to make a removable bra on a robot toy? I don't know, but yes, the American version they glued it. I don't know if they did it on the UK versions, but all the Asian versions had a removable red metallic chrome bra that just come right off and apparently exposed the boobs underneath. And
I don't think I ever remember trying. I must have been too young.
They glued it. They glued it on most of the Western versions. I don't know about there in the UK, but
an alien robot with
yeah. It's the silliest thing. It's like what was that character from? And I have the toy too from Cybertron with the boobs underneath her chest. And you could see him in the cartoon. It's like What the heck?
Oh, was it the boat?
Yeah,
woman?
yeah. The boat
I
one. I forget her name at the moment, but yeah, she.
I want to say Chromia or something. It was something super,
No,
but I can't think.
it wasn't
What do you
Chromia.
want?
Transform Cybertron, the
Let me see if I can find.
hey,
Thunderblast.
the girl one.
Thunderblast.
Thunderblast. He's right.
Was
Yeah,
it? Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Well, you didn't have to. I had the information.
This is
Yeah,
revenge for the port now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for
No.
some reason she had underboobs, and nobody could quite explain why she had underboobs. You know, why do it? Why does she need underboob? I don't
Because
know. Apparently so. Apparently so. Hold on.
why
a minute.
has Black Arachnia got the spider leg pattern across her tits?
There we go.
Because they can.
There we go.
Obviously.
See?
Right. Oh, hang on. Have we got a screen for Bill?
There you go. Underboob.
Oh, under Bill. There you go.
Yeah. Why does she need breasts? Nobody knows. Nobody can explain. Well, robots don't need breasts. Like not like they're giving
Why
birth to
does she need to
children.
be she? Why do they need to have genders when they don't reproduce sexually?
True.
It's true.
I'm right. I'm right there with you. It's like, why does she need those? It was the Japanese, crazy Japanese.
Right.
You never know. It's fucking brilliant.
Should we make Bill's day? Because he messed
Huh?
up before. Give me a second. Let me just set it up properly. Hang on. Oh no, we're ready. We're ready. So they've done another masterpiece train bot that's a girl. Because why not? Are you with us so far, Bill?
Uh-huh.
No, there's a reason for it. It's just a
And
really reason.
I don't know if there was one for whatever reason, but you go down, blah blah blah. She turns to a leg, and that's all neat. But she comes with new parts for the combined mode. A new head, a new chest plate, with shoulder cams by the looks of it, and they are
Nice.
the Diaclone versions.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I couldn't afford them in the first place, but now they're just making. Oh my gosh.
Diaclone.
The clone. Man, I love it. I can't afford it, but I love it. I want it. I can't afford it.
You haven't got like $1,000 to throw at it, no? Okay.
No. Not in rent and food, man. Food prices are I don't know about over there, but here.
Oh, no, they're going off trust us.
Yeah, stuff
they're
over there.
crazy, man. You're paying, $4 for a loaf of fucking bread,
Oh,
State of the thing.
That's the state of things, yeah. It's all I don't want to get into that crap, but yeah.
See, you had.
I just
Man,
think about that and not do me for the next 2 months.
That is awesome.
I remember, I think it was mentioned on Blunghole's stream, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, Bill's going to like that.
Yeah, it's true. You were not wrong.
What else we got here?
All I heard was Blunthole and Bill.
I'm not crazy about that side swipe.
Studio Series 86,
Right, somebody.
yellowing.
Yellowing.
Although
Yeah,
this-
my brother is supposed to be sending me the core class, that one and the core class version, and I don't know when he's going to send them, but he's supposed to be sending them up here.
this
can't wait to
appears to be the parts that are the white that's painted onto the clear parts, like around the window, and this is around a window. So it could just be bad paint.
Could be. Could be
It's,
an environment too. It could be environmental. It
the
could be a
plastic
combination.
itself
Could
hasn't.
be a combination of the paint and environment. So, who knows?
But like I say, the plastic itself hasn't yellowed. It's just the paint by the looks of it. So that's,
Yeah. Sad. I hope mine doesn't do that.
Well,
What was I? Oh yeah, sideswipe. I'm not. Easy pass. I mean, I like the alt mode. The look of the alt mode. What I don't like is that robot mode. It just. I do not
see,
like it, man.
that's hang on, because we got more pictures here. Give me a second. And the legs don't look anywhere near as bad in this. Oh no, they do. All right, okay.
Yeah.
Correct me. Because there's all the other pictures. They don't seem didn't seem as bad, but then you can't see the whole back. So
Yeah, it's just I do not like it. I mean, if people like it, more power to them. You know, it just means that there'll be more to buy if I'm not. I mean, really, if I'm not buying it, that means more for everybody else.
I'm totally with Bill on that. It looks like bollocks.
Do you know what this line reminds me of now? The gamer edition line.
It looks like someone who didn't know how to put their ice skates on.
Hang on.
Mike nailed it.
Sorry, I'm spontaneous, but it's right.
You're right. You can't unsee it now.
This reminds me of the titanium line.
Calves off.
You know, Chris, I think you got a point there.
This reminds me of the titanium line. It's because the titanium line wasn't made by the normal Transformers designers. They're made by like sort of Matchbox designers who had suddenly made Transformers, so they didn't know what they were doing. That's what this is like. This is like people who don't normally do it going, that's close enough. No one will notice.
Yeah.
That Rodimus from that line is short, squat, almost chibi looking.
That's the only one I have, and that's because Mike gave it to me because Mike
let's
was
not taking the piss at me. I feel awkward enough. I said it. You in the first place.
That thing's great.
I had Optimal Optimus. I had Optimus Prime. I had Megatron. I had Jetfire.
Ultra Magnus was the only one I wanted.
The only one I kept from the entire line, I sold all the rest, was Starscream. It's the only one I kept because I thought he looked cool.
I think that's what this line is. You know, with like the arm swapping gimmick and stuff like that. I think it's like those. That's you heard it here first, folks. But yeah. Oh, and you may or may not care about the comic accurate Grimlock.
It looks cool. I don't see justifying, picking up another one. With my collection, because it's so eclectic, I like to usually only buy one of everything, and as long as I have one of everything, I'm happy. One of something is good.
But it comes with the swords for the others that they should have come with.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because the Studio Series one didn't have it. I had a friend of mine, print some G1 Dinobot style weapons for, 3D print them for me, and I just painted them all chrome, and I was happy with it. I was like, okay,
job done.
Then you get the Shockwave.
I'm somewhat interested in this because this is, as you guys know, Shockwave is my favorite Decepticon. The comic look, I just dig it. I dig it. I really, really do.
The mold itself is very, very dissimilar to the cartoon model.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's getting me.
Well, the comic version didn't, and the cartoon versions didn't look like body style wise. They were similar, but not the same. And this is the Siege mold, just slightly recolored, and for my money, that what was that? The Cyber Battalion Shockwave was more cartoon accurate than this was. So, but I do like the look of this. I do. I think the purple is too light, to be honest.
Yes, it is.
I think it's too light. And in much of the comics, it was a slightly darker color. Not quite that dark color on the cover, but close to it. But that's just me nitpicking the crap out of it. All right, I'll be honest.
Why isn't it stripy on the thing instead of weird triangle-y.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it
In the
is a
cartoon, see the Marvel comic. Here's the thing with the Marvel comics is the comics actually was released before the cartoon was, and so a lot of the looks that we got in the cartoon wasn't present in the comics as of yet, because the comic actually came.
It should be deep purple and possibly chrome.
Yep. But I mean, it does look great. It does, and I love the fact that they include that issue "Are All Dead" as the cover for the box. I appreciate what they're going for here. I really, really do. I even like the submarine. Is it a gun or is it a submarine?
They're not allowed to sell it as a gun, are they? You're not allowed to sell guns to kids. Someone tell Nerf.
Yeah.
Yep. And I love, I don't see me buying this or getting this, but I love the fact that they include that, almost looks like a Lego base that they built out of Legos, doesn't it? Look at it.
It does a little bit. Yeah, I can see what you mean, Bill.
It almost looks like it was built out of Legos. I thought it was just me, but when I look at those images,
It's actually more for this diddly little bit that you'll never bother with.
but I do appreciate what they're going for here. I really, really do, because the Shockwave is dope. See, and I was just saying not too long ago, that one of my favorite looks for Ratchet is actually the Marvel Comics look. The way he looks in the Marvel Comics is my favorite style of Ratchet, but they always come out with cartoon colors, and I prefer the Marvel comic version of Ratchet's look, with the black head crest, and the white and the chrome,
Oh. I'm not sure I've seen that.
Let me pull it. Oh, that's Chris wants to.
Yeah, give me a second.
There you go. That first image will do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
When he got stuck to Megatron.
Oh yeah, when him and Megatron merge, transporter error gone wrong. No, but I mean, see that white head and the red with the white crest, man, I dig it. There's also,
Yeah, it's kind of dope, man.
I think it just that white pinstriping around his knees. Or the red pinstriping around his knees, as you saw that one image up there. I mean, it's really, really nice. See, yeah, I mean, that looks great. He looks good. In my opinion, I think, like I said, he's always been my favorite style Ratchet. And in the comics, he was the last Autobot. With I think it was a crossover with G.I. Joe actually, but
Crotch Punch.
Yep, Megatron. That's when he,
Bonk.
Heck yeah, man. Him and the Dinobots took on old Megatron.
That's a cool picture.
Yep. But that's the IDW and
yeah.
And
there you go. Someone's repainted the
Masterpiece.
Wow.
Yep. And the Masterpiece version looks really, really good. Thanks to Chris sending me one. Otherwise, I'd never have it. It's one of my favorite freaking toys, man. Ratchet is my favorite Autobot. Oh wow! Somebody actually merged Siege with Megatron. That is cool, man. Talk about art.
Wow.
That is cool. That is nice. Ratchet is my favorite Autobot. Shockwave is my favorite Decepticon. So I'm sort of partial, and I sort of give more free reign than I do with other toys when it comes to Ratchets. I'm usually a little lighter on the sass. I'm usually a little lighter on the sass when against Hasbro in my Ratchet reviews because I'm impartial. I really, really am.
But they're doing that live action. If anyone cares, well, they're trying to.
Nice. What was?
I tried watching it, but I was a bit.
What is this? It's the
Dimos. Or,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've seen bits of the Voltus 5. It's
What's that image of Triptychon there? What is that?
it's like a Mecha Godzilla that someone's painted up. It's not like a.
That's
Oh,
actually pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Did some 3D printed parts for it. Excellent. I was just saying with Input and Raz the other day that Hasbro could have had easy money if they gave us a Gigatron out of the Triptychon mold. I mean,
It might still happen.
it might still happen. I mean, for Titans, all they'd have to do is do some slight retooling. If you pull up a Google image of Beast Wars Gigatron for me.
Really? No. Really?
No, there's none of them there. He's literally a Triptychon, a slight remold of Triptychon and some added colors.
No, that's not right.
Well, that's actually right. Because originally, what we call Overlord is Gigatron in Japan. Or no, I'm sorry, Gigastorm. Gigastorm, not Gigatron, Gigastorm.
No, not Megastorm. What are you doing?
Actually, yes, because Gigastorm was reborn from him.
There you go. Let's try and find a toy.
There you go. There he is. Boom. See, slightly retooled Triptychon, give him more colors, and you'd have Gigastorm. Easily. Could easily do it.
What's the difference? We just need a different horn piece. Is that it?
Well, and of course, some of the colors, the golds,
Yeah, but I mean, like physical mold changes, not just different plastic.
Well, the tail, there's the spikes on his back are slightly different, and of course the horn, yeah. So.
Well, we lost Mike because he completely lost the will to live and disappeared. But no, they could still do that. That's the thing. They could still quite easily do that.
That would have been easy money for them for all, because now they're releasing. Of course, they're releasing those Japanese Beast Wars figures. So that would have been an easy one. But yeah, it's just the Gigastorm was originally just in Japan. It was the G2 Machine Wars Megatron toy, as you saw. So.
See what they should do. They should do this guy.
Galvatron, yeah, I was saying that they should give us a new Galvatron.
Is a weird figure,
but cool.
Let's try and find the toy. There you go.
There you go. Yep.
So he's a robot. Looks a bit funky. He's got Gatling guns in his knees. Then he turns into a weird chicken thing. Then he turns into a drill tank.
Yeah.
They've got a thing about death chickens
with big pincers.
Yeah, they got a thing about death chickens, haven't they? Because they've got this. They got Deathsaurus.
Gotta love a death chicken, mate.
It's good eating.
Because again, Deathsaurus is he's from Victory, and he's big evil chicken thing. But no, they
like a cassowary with a thing on his head.
He's a big stupid grin on his face as well.
Oh, trust me, in the cartoon he wore that grin all the time.
Yeah. I've seen bits of it. I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen bits of it.
Yeah, it's he's cool. I dig him.
Someone call the doctor.
Brothers of Destruction, Gigastorm, Galvatron, and I can't remember the third one at the moment, but yeah.
Steve.
And they were Steve. They were brothers. Yep. Oh, new Emperor of Destruction. Yep. It's cool.
Oh, dear.
So what else we got to look at?
That's pretty much it, really. They've done. Where are we? They've painted up the Ecto one.
Yes, I am going to be looking for that because I actually want that. I do. I actually want that. The Optimus Prime style Ecto 1. I want that. I do.
I just wonder why they didn't do this to Ectotron.
I don't know. Hey, maybe we'll probably get one as Ectotron. Who knows? I don't know. I just know I think it looks good. Which one is this? Optimus Prime with Ghostbusters Ecto. I would buy that. Yeah, that looks really, really good. I might be looking for those. I don't know about where I'm living now, but where I used to live, Jada Toys, was always easy to find, easy to get.
Mm.
I don't know about where I'm living now, but
I don't know. There's some weird, potentially third-party version of the SS-102 Optimus Prime with all this extra rubbish. And he's possibly that much bigger than the other one.
Okay.
That's about it. There's not that much news. Unless I've missed something.
Huh.
I mean, Mike was saying something about Doritos Starscream, but I had a look and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's that painted one, isn't there? That's the only one.
Oh, wait. Hot Wheels X-Trend. What?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
What? See, as you guys know, I collect, some Hot Wheels.
Come on, when it opens. Okay, let's open a new tab. There you go. See, that works.
Okay, let's see here.
They've just got listed. Okay.
Let's see. 1/64 scale, not bad. 32 Ford, Morris Mini, 60s Fiat 500, Austin Mini, Volkswagen Classic Bug. Oh, that's cool. Only two robots in disguise. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be looking for those too, because I have to have them. Because I bought a few just because they look like the Autobot original G1 alt mode. So. What?
Yeah. What's this? What? Collaborative medieval code name. What?
Oh, what am I looking? Sorry about that. I'm back. A leaked crossover collaborative medieval code named Knight and Renaissance, huh? The Tales is related as well. Who knows? Project Tales.
It was like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
Yeah. Unless it's the giant wooden rabbit from what's called the Holy Grail. See, people would buy that.
Probably
and he's
would,
got. And he's got. And he's big. And he's this big. Oh, it's a killer rabbit. My favorite scene.
There we go. And remember, everyone, subscribe to NinjaBill because we.
Thank you.
But I don't know.
Sorry about being late too.
No, it's okay, man.
Things happen, like the big hole in the ceiling.
Oof.
Yeah, we've had one of those, don't we?
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah. So is this another statue thing? Yeah, it looks like it. Model
Yeah.
kit, some rubbish. I
I
don't.
wouldn't mind getting a whole I was just discussing this with you guys. Well, I don't know specifically you guys, but I was discussing with a few people that I need to get a hold of one of those Optimus Prime kits, and I need to get a hold of a high grade Gundam Wing EW and get the wings from it and attach it to the kit. I saw a custom somebody did, and man, it looked amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you want Optimus Prime with angel wings?
yeah. Why not?
That does sound like it could work.
Okay.
Yep, and they had painted up the wings, with the, I believe they're mostly red with hints of blue and gold trim on them, and it looked really, really nice.
And him being red as well, shades of the Blood Angels in GW.
Mm.
That is a pretty. That's. Hey, buddy, can I have all of that for nothing? Just send it to me. I won't pay shipping. Oh man, that's just crazy.
What's the? I just. I understand having one or two things still in box because they're special, but having everything still in box, that was the point.
Whatever.
I'm like that with Funko Pops. I don't
Yeah, I
understand
can see
keeping
that.
them in
I can see that
boxes.
with Funko. That's the way with me and these plushy toys that I've got. I got B,
I've
Megatron, and Prime, and I keep, other than that one review I did where I took out Megs, I'm keeping them all in box.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got one Funko Poppy thing, and I think it was like a Christmas present or something. That's it, and I've left
Okay,
that.
I'm coming, guys. I gotta check out.
Yeah, it's all right. I think
Thanks for
Alright,
having
man.
me.
I think we've
I'm
lost
on the way.
Mike, so I don't know how much longer we're going to stick around. So,
Thank you
Okey
so
doke.
much for having me, man.
yeah, always welcome.
Oh, it's a pleasure,
Mike,
Bill.
Mike, if you come back, always great to hang out with you fellas. Love you, brothers. Peace.
All right.
Pleasure, dude. Thank you very much, bro. See ya.
Ah, dear. I don't know. Mike sort of checked out after a while, didn't he? I don't know if he was not enjoying going over things again. Or that's the problem. We have
He
people join
seemed a
live.
bit fucked.
It's that port. I'm telling you, man. We got him a proper bottle of port. There's
Was
a
it
little-
Montelado or something? One of the.
I don't know the make. I haven't got a clue. But basically, opposite the gates to Cardiff Castle, there's a little
Right.
Portuguese cafe, which isn't
Oh,
cheap,
right.
by the way. Really not cheap.
No.
But in there, she was like, "Oh, we'll get him a nice bottle of port," and it was only like 18 quid or something. But it's like a proper bottle of port,
Hmm.
and
Portuguese port will blow your nuts off.
oh yeah, I don't think he was expecting it. I really don't think he was expecting it to hit him as hard as it has. Because yeah, it's got some power to it. Like I've drunk some Portuguese stuff, like
And Portuguese beer was quite nice, I thought.
yeah, there's Superbock and Segresh are the main two.
Yeah.
I think I prefer Segresh, but that's personal preference. Which again, you could get in this little shop. It's not cheap still.
Well, it's the metropolitan quarter, isn't it? In
God, yeah, we went into the little spa not
Got
far from the castle, kind of thing, because we went first day there. We're having a walk around. Do you want a drink? Yeah, we'll pop into the spa. Can of Fanta was like £3, so we're like, nope, no, thank you.
fuck me.
If you go around the corner and walk up a little bit, there's a Poundland, and we got a pack of 4 for £3. So it's like,
Job done.
but it's one of those. It's a nice place, but like I say, the Portuguese drinks. There's
a lethality to him, isn't there?
the Mrs.'s brother-in-law who's over here. His family work on a farm. I don't know if they own the farm or if they work for someone on the farm, that kind of thing. I don't know. But I think someone, either their neighbor or something, makes like a cognac or something like that.
Oh, nice.
And then what they do is they get the stems, and then they make something from the stems.
Yeah, I've heard of that as well. I've never
that
tried
is
it though.
absolute lighter fluid. That is, I've had that. that's
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never tried that.
Well, I think it was like the first time I really met them. So this is like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know if it was their little boy's birthday or it was one of their. There's a lot of birthdays around that time. There's like mine. There's the brother-in-laws. There's the little boy. There's a load of them. And it was one of those, and they're like, "Oh, try this kind of thing." I'm like, "All right, fine, I'm British. Let's go." So there was some like sweet thing where they basically got some kind of spirit, and they put loads of sugar and like a blackcurrant or something in it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So like, try that. Yeah, fine, sweet, whatever. Okay, try some of this. Yeah, fine, whatever. Okay, try some of this. And he gets these 2 glasses. He pours me a little bit, pours himself a little bit more. Okay, so he's drinking it, and I just go, British, down in one. Oh, okay. So he pours another one, pours himself a tiny little bit, then pours me like 3 times as much. Again, British, straight down. I was fine. The next day, the missus' sister contacts her and goes, "Oh, all right. How was Chris the next day?" "It's fine." Was he sick on the way home?" "No." "Was he sick when you got home?" "No." "He was sick in the car, wasn't he?" "No, he went home and made himself fried egg butties." "Why?" "Was your husband sick?" "Yeah." I'm not sure if that was the night he was sick in his drawer. He might have a soft drawer. It was, bless it. He may have been on extra things just for his benefit. But yeah. But
well, we all have other things.
Yeah, but this is stuff where like they've gone over there and they've brought it home with them from a visit. You know what I mean? So it's like the official stuff. It's effectively moonshine.
No,
but it's not something I'd want to drink very often. But pride of Britain, got to drink it.
Yeah, I get it down here, mate.
Represent. No. Right. I think we've lost Mike. Sadly, I don't know if he's.
Yeah, I think he's 86, man.
He kind of checked out after a while. I don't know what was going on with him, bless him, but we haven't had any messages or anything. But
he'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Just okay. Right. So, guess we can call it a night if you want.
Yeah, if you like, man. There's not much more news to go, is there?
No. So, if you want to do your little bits and bobs or whatever.
Yeah, I've been Feenix. And that's me, really. I'm knackered. I can't be asked.
Yeah. Subscribe to Feenix, boys and girls. All the links and all the rest of it are down below. I think there might be one for Blucius as well, just for the sake of it. You don't have to subscribe to it, but you can. And everything's there and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I guess thank you to the only person who's popped up in the chat tonight, which is Ultra Megatronus, who I'm sure is only here because Bill was here.
Possibly.
Because even though he is sub 500, below 500 subs, Bill is potentially the most popular, lesser-known channel I've ever heard of.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? Because everybody knows Bill.
Everyone knows him. Everyone loves him. Everyone, he's got 3 patrons on his Patreon. He gets sent stuff regularly by possibly Ultra Megatronus. And then,
I think he sent him some stuff. Yeah.
And then doesn't have a lot of subscribers. I don't understand that at all. He's criminally, subscribed. So again, subscribe to NinjaBill, everybody. There you go. Yeah.
Hey man, good to see you.
We're on regular times, and you know what? I'm pretty sure you're the one who keeps sending stuff to Bill, and I'm sure he appreciates it because he's been through a hard time financially recently. So I'm sure that's really kept his hopes up. Hopes
Oh,
up,
yeah, he's had the
spirits,
move, hasn't he? And
not the
everything.
spirits. Yeah, he had the move. He had the stuff with his stepdad. His mum's not had great health. You know, he's been through a year or so of it. I think we all have, really. But you know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
always nice for people to give people a little bit of support. So I
Indeed.
appreciate that. So thank you for that. I know it's not my place to thank you. I'm going to do it anyway. 'Cause, absolutely, and that's the best way to do it. So as long as you're not, going without. We
Yeah.
never advise go without to send someone something. But excellent work. You get a shout out for that. Pretty sure you've got a channel. Everybody, go subscribe to Ultra Megatrons as well. Anyone who's watching this, because
Yeah, he's a good guy. I've been to
yeah.
his channel and again.
Yeah, see, that's what we do. Good energy and stuff gets paid forward. That's what you do.
Done it just.
Yes. And because we're just talking dribble, I suppose we should probably just call it a night. So
Yeah, I think so.
absolutely welcome, mate. Honestly, absolutely welcome.
Absolutely.
If you ever wanted to join in on one of these, give us a shout, and we'll.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you're in any of the chats or the groups or whatever. If I can just throw a link in there, but we'll sort it out. We'll in 2 weeks' time we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you for being here, Pete. I'm glad that you're recovering well from your operation stuff. Again, I honestly don't even remember you going in. I don't remember hearing anything about it. I know you're like,
it
might have one dimension.
Monday.
Yeah,
This week.
but as long as you've been in, you're sorted, you're back out, and you're recovering. So
Yep, it's all good.
What's 9 your time? Aren't you like Australia or something? What's 9 your time? It's like 10 o'clock in the morning? I don't know.
In Australia, it would be, yeah.
It's 13 hours roughly ahead, something.
Something like that. Oh, EST.
Oh, America. So, hang on. What's that? It's like 5 in the morning?
Yeah, something like that. It's early hours, isn't it?
I might be alive at that point. I shouldn't be, but I might because I've got to be up for work the next day. So we'll see what happens. Well, I'll have a nose about. Right, we're going to Scarpa. Mike, if you're still listening to this, 'cause I think you did briefly flicker back on. We're just going to Scarpa, mate. It's no offense intended, but I think we're all dead, and you seem to have checked out. So we're going to Scarpa, but you know where we are. 5 to 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. If I'll check my phone in the morning when I wake up, and if you're on, I'll have a nose. Okay. Cool. Waffling, talking nonsense, carrying on. So, right. Goodbye, everybody. Good night, Pete.
Night.
Good night, Mike. Good night, Mary Ellen. See ya.
See you, mate.